A very good evening to everybody. So,
Good evening, ma'am.
Google. Good evening, ma'am. Yeah, today I, Nidhi Bhagra, I'm delighted to hear with all the educators, and I'm sure you are already using Google Classroom in your teaching journey. So I just first want to know how many of you are already using Google Classroom. If you could just write in the chat box or a thumbs up. So how many of you are already using Google Classroom? All right, so I can see few hands thumbs. Yes. So now use something entirely new you are already aware of. What we are going to do is we are going to just brush up on the key aspects of Google Classroom and focus on the best practices specifically from Google L1 certification point of view. So let us explore how to make the most of this powerful tool and how to make our class more engaging, efficient, and organized. Let's get started. Now, Google Classroom is more than an LMS. It is complete learning integrated with Google Workspace and with top edtech tools offering even AI-powered capabilities, data-driven insights are there, which supports leaders, educators, and students. So as part of Workspace, Classroom is cost-effective, easy to implement, and packed with innovative features. So here I'm going to just quickly present a video, 10 years of Google Classroom, what we have learned. So I'm just going to quickly present this video.
In 2014, there was some really cool tech being invented. People were just starting talking about self-driving cars. And we were saying, we think it'd be great if we could get rid of the copy machine. The idea from Google Classroom really was spawned from watching teachers both innovate and also struggle.
There were a lot of examples of how technology was not designed for the educator or the student. I remember going to one of the classrooms that we were observing back then, where they have all of these instructions on the wall.
6 steps of how to actually turn in an assignment.
That was an aha moment. We have to make this easier.
It should be intuitive, it should be simple, it should be saving them time. So we partnered with teachers and administrators from schools. We would show them ideas, we would get feedback.
Google Classroom initially was about saving teachers time, and now it's about improving instruction and improving learning.
Okay, load up Google Classroom with your practice sets.
When we were looking at an LMS solution, Google Classroom had this balance of being really intuitive, but also incredibly powerful. It didn't require a lot of training for our staff, and we could get children set up in seconds.
Atendemos desde de escolas afastadas do ponto de vista rural, como a gente tem aqui. Desde que o Google Sala de Aula foi adotado pela rede municipal, independente de onde o aluno está, ele tem acesso às mesmas ferramentas e às mesmas oportunidades.
We have all the components that help schools run. We have classroom add-ons, which allows third-party tools to be integrated into the assignment workflow, classroom analytics, and things like Read Along, where it's integrated into Classroom now, allows teachers to be able to meet their students where they are.
Experimentar. Muito bem.
Google Classroom has provided us with a real dignity of learning for all students at school, regardless of their ability. It's enabled us to really focus.
So I'll stop here. We got the idea what we are talking about here, where teaching and learning comes together. So, right. Yes. So here we are going to quickly talk about how Google Classroom makes learning more personal. With interactive assignments, supports differentiated instruction. We know that there are different type of learners in the classroom. So we student and support them with real-time feedback and easy communication tools. Independent reading activities. It promotes active learning with video lessons. Also, it prepares students for self-paced learning. Not only that, it prepares students for future as well, because it encourages organization. We give them deadline, assignments, their to-do lists are there. So we are preparing them for future. So it makes learning more personal. Also, it simplifies our task. On every day, elevate communication, collaboration, and connection. and how grading can be done so efficiently. So it simplifies our task, and it also empowers educator by making the most of instructional time with tools purposely built for teaching and productivity and collaboration. So it creates a learning environment that are easier to manage, support educators and students with connected, safer tools. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So first of all, let's start with how to open Google Classroom. There are various options. The easiest way out is, classroom.google.com. And now we already know about this app launcher. We call it Waffle, 9 dots. So when you click on this, you will find the Classroom over here. And you can, if suppose you don't find it here and somewhere down, you can always, drag it up. So let's say if my Google Classroom is here and I want it everyday usage, so I can simply drag it up here. So this is how we can directly go to Google Classroom. So here, as I click on it, I'll reach Google Classroom or classroom.google.com. We can simply go there. Now, here on the right side, you will see this plus icon. As I click on this plus icon, there are two options: join class or create class. Now, so join classes for the students that we will come when we open the students view. Here, I'm going to click on create class. So class name, you can simply, give any name to your class, demo class, and section depends on what class you are taking. So it's just, you have to write according to your own, setup and organization. Everything is up to you. And here subject. So I'm just going to click on this create. So as I click on create icon and I go back to the home page, you will see this class over here, demo class. And here I have, now here you will see these 3 dots. 3 dots are there. You can move the class. You can copy the invitation link, edit, copy, and archive. So archive, when very simple, it's not be available for students, but the entire material, assignments, Google Drive folder will be intact, but it's only in archive. It is not, visible to the students. So that is archive. Now, here I just open this classroom. And the first thing quickly, what we can do is we can, customize the theme of the classroom. So here we can just quickly go through we can select a photo from here, which are already class themes are available for various subjects are there: English, history, math, science. So any specific theme which you like, and select the class theme, or you can also upload your school photograph, class photograph, students photograph. If you have in your own device, we can do that as well. So as of now, I'm going with this customized theme. So all we have to do is just click on the save icon, and we can change the theme of our Google Classroom. Now, next thing is I want to invite my students. How to? So first thing you will notice here, the class code. As I click on this icon, there is an icon over here, display. So when I click on this icon, this is my class code. And I can always share this class code in a Google. Just presented. Okay, so this is my class code and you are supposed to join. Remember that there is a join icon, and I'll be showing that from students' point of view as well. So you can present this code, you can even copy this code, share it through email, or they can directly take it in the Google Meet. There is an icon, copy invitation link. So as I click on this copy invitation link, I can share this link directly with the students through email or any messaging, and they can, the moment they open the classroom. Now,
Nidhi ma'am.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but little bit of lagging is happening. Maybe your internet issue. Kindly check it out once, please.
Yes, ma'am. I'll just check, ma'am. I don't know, my screen is completely blank right now. What happened?
I suppose she is facing some network issues.
I'm back in the meeting. I'm going to present my screen again. I don't know, there is some lag which I'm facing.
Your voice is also breaking in between.
Joining the meet, or else, I mean, try to change your network if possible.
Is it audible?
Your screen is
Ma'am,
visible, but there's quite lag in your voice actually.
Okay.
No worries, you can please start. Let's see.
Okay, okay. So I'm going back to my classroom. I'll just present my whole screen. Is my screen visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So here I'm going to start with how students will join my classroom. So here, their first option, I've already, told that they will join through this code, which is available, which is right on the left-hand side, and they can join through the copy invitation link as well. And the second option is, as I go to this People's tab, on the top, People tab is there. So I click on this. Here I can add my co-teachers also. Let's say some teachers are collaborating with you. So you can invite teachers through their email ID over here. Or the second here for students also we can invite through email ID. So I'm just quickly going to invite students right away, and we will see. And I click on invite. So the moment I click on invite, and now I'm going to the students view over here. Now this students view, I go to the email. They will receive an invitation link. You can see over here, class invitation, demo class. We will see over here. And as I hit on this icon, class invitation, demo class 9A. So here I click on this. You will see over here, there is an invitation, invited you to join demo class 9A. So I click on this join class, and the students are going to join your classroom through email invitation. Also, like we have seen that there is a code as well. So I'm going back to the teacher's classroom, copy the code. So here I go back to the home page. I go back to my class. This is the code which I am having. So I just copy this code and I go to another student's classroom. So here I go to another class and I click on this plus icon, and here from students view, what they are supposed to do is they are supposed to join the class and paste this class code over here and click on join. So as they click on join, they will see this classroom on their classroom homepage. So you can see over here, the student has joined my class, and similarly, another student, same way, they can join and they'll click on join class, same class code, and click on join. So now again, I'm going to teacher's view, back to teacher's view. And let's see now in the list, if I refresh my page, now we can see over here in the list of students, there are 3 students over here. Alan, Kevin, and Nidhi. So these 3 students have joined my classroom. Now, after they join the classroom, let's go back to the stream page. Now, this stream page is the page where you can give them important messages, announcements, and this is not we use for giving material or assignments. This is basically for messages and announcements. So here, as I want to announce something, or when we start a new class, we can always give them a welcome message. So here there is a welcome message, and even there are formatting options as well: bold, italic, underline, strike through. All these options are there. If you want to add something from your Google Drive folder, so you can insert any file from your Google Drive folder. Then there is a YouTube link which you can share. Upload a file, any document you want to share with them. You want to upload a file from here. So I'm just randomly clicking on something. Let's say this file, if I want to share with my students. So it's uploading the file, and I can post this message to my students. So here I just hit on this post icon, and we can we can give them a welcome note, your own video with a welcome note where the students they can see. Now I sent a message on the stream page. Going to the students view, when they open classroom, here they will see this message on the stream. On the stream page, they will see this message. And now there is an option add class comment also. So they can write any comment over here, and they can just click on this. So here this student has messaged, and now going back to the teacher's classroom. So here I go back to the teacher's class. Now the teacher will see this message given by the student over here. So you can see over here, the teacher can see this message, and it is, is it visible on the screen? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So yes. So this as you see over here, there are 3 dots over here. Just click on these 3 dots. You can delete the message. You can mute the child also. So otherwise, if you go to the settings tab on the right side, if you just go to the settings tab, here I open the settings tab over here and I just go to the stream and classwork. Here there is an option, students can post and comment. So it is up to you whether you want your students to post or comment anything. Students can only comment or only teachers can post or comment. So it is completely your choice. You want them to comment on your classroom page or not. So from here you can select whatever works for you. So back to this stream page. So this is what is about stream page. And now we are going to go to classwork. The classwork. So as I click on this classwork, here there is an icon, create. So when I click on this icon, create, there are few options over here. So first thing, let's start creating certain topics in the classroom. So I'll first go to this topic. And I'm just randomly, giving the topics are the heading under which you can, give materials, assignments. So here I click on add. So to add topic, resources, and add. I create another topic and create as many topics, whatever works for you. And let's say assessment. And I click on add again. So as you go on create, you can create as many topics as you want, content. So that is the way we can create certain headings within our Google Classroom. So content, assessment, resources. You can add as many topics as you want. Now I'm going to click on create. As I click on create, again, there is an option over here, material. So this time I'm going to click on create and then material. Now, here, when you open this material, the title. Title is, you can give any title depending on your subject, whatever content you are sharing them. So any, outline you want to give them, that is your title, description, any information based on the topic which you are sharing with them, that info you can share over here. And again, there are formatting options are there. You can share any drive file with them. You can share it with them, or any YouTube link you can share. So here, let's say I click on any YouTube video within the classroom, we can search. So I'm just going to search for a video, let's say on cybersecurity, and I select this video, and there is an icon over here on the right side which says add video. So I'm going to click on this icon, add video. So this video, you can notice that this has been added to my Google Classroom. Add video. And now the best part is there will be no advertisements when this video will be played within Google Classroom. Now, also you can share any, you can upload from, you can browse from your own device, anything you would like to share with them, so that you can share from here. And also there is, so any website link, let's say you want to, share something like a link which you want to share, any website link on cybersecurity you want to share with them. So I'm just copying the link from here, copy the link address, any specific website link you want them to go through. So I just go back to my Google Classroom and I share copy paste the link over here and add link option. So when I click, this link is being added to my content, the material, which way. And there is one more option. If you look at this create option, it has docs, slides, sheets, so many options are there. So if, let's say, you want to share any document which is already there in your drive folder, that you can share from the drive. But this docs you are creating there and there, and you're working on some document. Let's say you just want to share some instruction. Here you will type the instructions, whatever it is, it will be saved, and then later on you can share this document with the students. So as of now, we are not sharing the document. We will see this option later on in assignments also. So YouTube videos, website link, there are so many options of sharing in Google Classroom. Now, please look at the right-hand side here where Classroom is written for demo. This is the class I'm working with, and it shows, the name shows over here. But as you click on this, all other classes. So let's say I want to share this document with all the classes I'm teaching. Let's say it's my welcome, any specific material or anything which I want to, share with other classes also. So I just simply have to hit on the check boxes and all my classes will get this. So as of now, I want only this class. Then assign to all students. All students. Now it will show the list of all the students over here. Let's say you want to share it with specific students. So you can always select an answer. On that, you can select to the entire class also, or to some specific students. So let's say I want to select all the students over here. So just all students, the moment you select all students within the classroom will be selected, and I click on done. And then there is an icon over here, any specific topic. This content, see, it's always better to keep our classroom organized. So that is why we create topics. There's 3 topics I have already created. If you want, this category in any of the topics over here, let's say resources, I'm sharing some links and videos. So I can click on resources. Or second option is, you want to create a new topic over here. So you can always create another topic, but it's always recommended to keep our classroom organized. So here I click on resources only because I've already created a topic in my Google Classroom by the name of resources. So I click on this. Now here I would like to show you another option as well. So first thing which we have seen here is as many classes as I want, I can share. We have noticed that I can assign to all students or specific group, specific students, right? Third option here is, which is again, bifurcated into various options. I can post, I can schedule it. So let's say I am working tomorrow morning, I have to rush and I have to give some instructions to my students. I can always schedule it for, let's say, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., well before my class starts. So when you click on schedule, you can select the date and time, and automatically it will be posted on that. So there I can schedule my post as well. And the third option is save it as draft. So I can save it as draft. Whenever I want, I can come back to it and I can post my material there. And the last option is discard it. So here I'm going to post my material to the Google Classroom so that my students can immediately see what I am posting. So material has been created in the Google Classroom, and now students class view. Here you will notice that student will see a notification on the stream page that some material has been posted. The student can go to classwork and see under this heading resources, there is something outline, and can go to outline, can go through the material. So see, this is how student is going to view the material. This, and you can give class comments based on the settings you choose. And if they have any query, they can always ask over here. This is how students are going to see this resources page. Now going back to the teacher's classroom. This was from students' point. Now again, I'm going back to teacher's classroom. Here, I'm going to again click on create. So now this time I'm going to create and assignment. So as I clicked on assignment, again this page has opened. Title again up to you. So any outline you want to give, then instructions, that is, it's always better to give them instruction when you are, posting an assignment. Formatting option as usual, we have already seen that. This drive, YouTube link, upload, and any website link you want to share, that is all the same. Now I'm going. So as I told you, so here there is an option. There are various options are there. We'll just see a few options over here. Let's say I click on docs. The moment I select docs, so this doc has been attached to the assignment. Now, there are three options here on the screen. Now, here you will see that there is an option over here, students can view the file. So, as I click on this arrow, there are students can edit the file. And third option is they can make a copy for each student. Now, view the file is they can only read it. They cannot make any changes. They cannot work on it. It's just for you have shared some material and you just want them to view the file. Second option is that students can edit the file. Now, if you click on this option is for collaboration. The same version entire class, or let's say the group of students whom you have selected. Now you want them to work on this assignment together. So the same version of the doc will open. I'll just quickly, go to this document, and let's say I want them to work on some assignment, and I have created this document. Now the same doc will edit the file. The same doc will go to all the students. So I'm just going to, see the right-hand side demo class or selected class, all students or selected students, that is the same. Now grades, that is up to you, what points you want to give to the certain assignment. So as by default, it's always 100. Then due date. You have certain, deadline, as we were talking about, that Google Classroom is very organized. And when you set a deadline, the students will get a notification also. So let's say by 31st January, I expect my students, and time is optional. You want to give time also, that by this time they are supposed to submit. Then topic. Assignment. So again, you want to create a new topic. Let's say something different has come up and you want to create a new topic, so you can. Otherwise, you can hit on this assessment and the same thing. And now I'm going to assign this topic, this assignment to my students. The moment I click on assignment has been created. Now going back to students view. So here, I'm just going to refresh the page. Yes. So now you will see over here the student's classroom. Student will again see a notification on the stream page. And here, go to the classwork. In the heading assessment, the student will open, and there is a doc, Google Doc over here. The child opens the document, and now remember, because you want your students to collaborate and work on the same document, so the same version of the document will open for all the students, right? So let's say here this assignment Kevin has opened. So Kevin started working on this assignment. Kevin started working on the assignment. Now, the other student also goes to the classroom, will see the assessment and open the document. Here, the same document will be opened because we have chosen the option student can edit. So it's for the collaboration, and now He's going to just open the classroom and we'll see that Kevin has already started working on the assignment. So from the other point of view, now Alan will also start working on the same assignment. Now Alan will also join and will give his inputs in the same document. Right. Going back, and then after they all the students work and collaborate on the same assignment, they can just go back and post the assignment for teacher to review. This is one option when they can collaborate with each other. Now, I would like to show you how teacher will view the submitted assignment. We will be coming to that. First, I'm showing you all the options. Then I'm going back to the teacher's classroom again. And now here again, I'm going to click on assignment and same any outline you can give. Then information you can add over here. And then again, I'm going to go back to this click create. Now, when you click on this create, there is another option. Let's say dog slides. Now I'm just going by slides. I just want to, present this. So this is the slide presentation, but this time I want my students to work individually, not I want them, I don't want them to collaborate. If you want them to collaborate on, one presentation, let's say a group of 5 students, so you can keep on selecting those 5 students, make a group, and you can do that. One option. I would like to show you here the third option, which is make a copy for each student. The moment you hit on make a copy for each student, so individual slide presentation, they will be receiving in their Google Classroom, and it will be their individual assignment. And so here 3 options are there: view, edit, and copy. And I think now we have seen all the options. I'm going back to the home page again, teacher's homepage. Please bear with me because we have to switch so many tabs: students classroom, then teacher's classroom. So that is why, yeah, it takes a little time. Right. I am going back to my teacher's classroom. This time, I'm going to show you how teacher will review the assignment. So this assignment I had created. This is an assignment I had created on some other day. And this assignment, I'll just quickly go to my classroom page, my demo classroom. And here this assignment I posted. The moment I click on this assignment, I see this assignment that how many students have handed in the assignment, have not. So here, if you look at the screen, it says 2 have handed in and 1 student has assigned. So has not done yet, because 1 has been assigned but not handed in yet. So here I can even go through this. Okay, Alan has submitted, Anidhi has submitted, but which student has not submitted yet? I can just click on that and see, okay, but still there is a deadline. Now I'm going to Kevin's classroom and see how I'm going to post the assignment and I submit the assignment. Sorry, not post the assignment. How a child submits the assignment, student submits the assignment, going to the student's classroom again. And here, deadline is there. So the student will see this notification in the stream page. And here I click on this stream page. This is how a student is going to see the assignment, right? Student is going to see the assignment. Okay, the assignment has been sent by the teacher. It has, 100 points. Draw and label what the instructions have been already given by the teacher. So now, when the student will see the entire assignment, there is an icon over here, add or create. On the right side, add or create. So as I click on add or create, a student has an option. Google Drive, any link, file from the device. So let's say the student has already worked on this assignment and there is a file which he wants to share. So just click on this and this file will be uploaded within this assignment. Now, the moment a drive file has been uploaded here, you will notice here the turn in icon will appear. So click on this turn in, right? So as I click on this turn in, so one attachment will be submitted for this assignment, and the attachment is showing over here. And when I'm sure that, okay, my assignment is ready as a student, I click on turn in. So now it says turning in, and to the teacher's classroom. And I just quickly, yeah, now you can see over here, this assignment, all my students have submitted. There is nobody who has not submitted. Now I can start, evaluating the assignment. So I can click on the first student. I'll open the assignment. Yes. So here you notice that this is the work done by my first student. I can see the work over here. Also, there is an arrow over here. It's very easy to move around with the assignments of all the students. I don't have to go back again. This arrow will take me to all the students assignment. So as I keep on clicking the arrow, I can select the next student. So from here only, I can go back and forth and go to different students assignment and grade. Now look at this page. Let's say this assignment is done by one of the students. Now what all options I have? Now grading has to be done. So first thing, I'll review the assignment. If I have any comment to give, so I can always add a private comment, great job, anything you want to share with your students, you can post the private comment over here. Then marks can be given over here. Let's say let's say marks are 95 out of this. Here there is an icon over here, comment bank. So you can just I can go through it yourself. You can just I save few comments over here, add to bank. Like I've already saved few comments in the comment bank, needs improvement, great work. So you have certain comments in your mind, you can always share and keep it in the comment bank. So it will save your time. All you have to do is you can just simply copy to clipboard, and you can straight away give through this. So here I am going back to this assignment page. So I've given the marks, I have given the comment, and now everything is done. Even if I can even select this, and there is a plus icon over here, add comment. So any specific place in the assignment where you suggest some changes, you can do that using this plus icon, add comment. So I can if I have to give some changes, something I want to suggest some changes over here, I can do that. Then after reviewing everything and everything is done, I can just click on this icon, return. The moment you return, the child will be able to see everything, whatever comments are suggested, they can anyway see. But when you return, they will be able to see the grades and the marks. So let's click on return. So students will be notified and they can check the marks you have left. So as I click on return, so it says returning, and the child will get a notification that your teacher has reviewed the assignment. You can still, if in case you are not happy with the assignment, you can always, just leave a grading. So you can give them chance also to improve. That is up to you. Now, I have returned this assignment. So I'm just going back to the classroom, and here the student's classroom is here. And now if I open this assignment, the student will see the comment the teacher has given, and the second also the student is able to see the grades. So if you notice over here, the grades are also, the private comment is also visible over here. So this is how a student will see the assignment. So we have seen how teacher has graded the assignment, and from the students view also, when the assignment is returned, how the student will be able to see the assignment. So are you all with me? Because whatever we are doing, is it Making sense to everybody? Okay, thank you. So yeah, just wanted a little feedback. Thanks. Now I'm again going back to the teacher's classroom. All right. Now going to the home page. Now I'm going to talk about how to manage the notifications in the Google Classroom. First of all, as you click on these three lines over here, you go to the last point, settings tab. There is a settings tab over here. The moment you open the settings tab, it's notification. Now I click on, you see this notification, email, you want to allow email notification, comments. Every time there is an activity in the classroom by the student, they submit the assignment or they comment on the post, there will be a notification in your Gmail. So as a teacher, it's your choice. But like, we don't want every time there is an activity by the students in the classroom, we want a notification. So because there'll be hundreds and hundreds of emails from Google Classroom. So it's up to you. Like, for example, you can, kind of toggle a few ones, like late submissions, you can select, resubmissions, you can select, some comments on every post. So you don't have to check, notification we don't want. Of course, when you open your classroom, you'll be able to see everything, but in case hundreds and hundreds of emails we want to avoid, so that is up to you. So you can kind of toggle between, the options which are given over here, whichever you want to, like, let's say late submission, resubmissions you want, but rest you don't want, rest of the notifications you don't want. So this is what is totally up to you, whether you want to manage, how you want to manage the email notification. And I think here even the how to move the class, you can simply drag and drop. This is very easy, like whichever class you want to keep first, second, third, that is totally up to you. Also within the class room also, you can very easily drag and drop. Like for example, this assessment water cycle, I want to go to resources or content, I can simply drag and drop and shift it to that specific column. So it's that easy. It's very easy. You can simply just drag and drop and share. So from this, I want to go to resources, I can shift this here, I can go to content. So it's all up to you, right? And I think we have covered whatever is required from level 1 certification point of view. Amit sir, Meena ma'am, if I'm missing out on something, if you could please tell me. Otherwise, I can move to Google Chat also now.
About the quiz assignment and the question and reuse post. So
Yes, yes,
the important
sir.
features.
Thanks for reminding, sir. Yes, reuse post. So this is a wonderful option. I'll quickly show that quiz assignment and reuse post as well. So this is my teacher's classroom. I click on create. Here, I'll just first go to this reuse post. So if you have already created a post, let's say for one class, and you want to, after 1 month or few days, you want to create that material for some other class also. And what is the best part of reuse post? You can edit later on, like another, there are minor changes and you want to edit. So you don't have to type the entire material, then outline the information. So I can simply click on reuse post. So they'll ask you which assignment. So as many assignments you have, whichever assignment you want to, or whichever material you want to reuse as a post, you can just click on reuse post, and then they'll ask you reuse. And for that specific class, it will create, and then you can, this is something like multiplication table I shared with one class, demo class I shared with that. But now this time I don't want to share with the same class. I want to go to some other class and share the same assignment, and with little bit of changes. So it will save my time, and I can reuse the same material for other classes to save my time. Also, if I click on create, another option, there is an option over here, quiz assignment. The moment you hit on this quiz assignment, it's going to create a blank quiz form. And the best part is, when you share this quiz form with others, you have to create the quiz. on. You have to share the quiz with them, and the grades will be directly imported to Google Classroom under the heading marks. So this is something, directly it import the grades for the assignment. Here you have to give title, then instructions. Of course, this Google form has been created. You will have to go to this Google form, create a quiz for them. Now that we're already aware of how to, create a Google form, you can create a quiz over there, and then when you assign it, and assignment, it will directly import, and it will automatically take the email address, that everything will be there, and under this heading marks, you will see on that assignment over here in the second column, whichever as many assignments you have, you will see over here, and that marks will automatically be imported to Google Classroom. Also, one more interesting option is there in Google Classroom, which is classwork, create, question. So if you want to have a discussion with the students, any specific question in your mind, you want to have a discussion with the students. So let's say you want them to suggest some places. We are planning a school excursion. Suggest some places for school excursion or school picnic. You can ask a question over here. So the moment you ask for a question, depends on whether there are option of multiple choice question also. So it can be a quick recapitulation of or a quick exit card test, where you give them a multiple choice question based on whatever topic you have tested or taught in the class, and then this short answer can be a normal question, it can be subject related, it can be a discussion based question. So that is why we were talking about it makes the classroom more engaging, collaborate, organized, and collaboration takes place while we do all these things. So suggest some places for school excursion, and you can give some instructions and short answer. And here, of course, there's no points, because I'm not asking a subject related question. So you can say unmarked, due date you want to ask, or any specific topic. And here on the top, you will see this ask icon. So the moment I click on ask, now if I go to the student's classroom, the student will see this question posted by the teacher. So if you notice over here that this this teacher has posted a question and suggests some places for school excursions. So the moment student clicks on this, student is able to answer within the Google Classroom. You can see your answer over here, and the students can suggest some places over here, can hand in, and then they can even add a class comment also. They can even, it depends upon if the students want to interact with each other or not. So that also is possible, because there is a setting over here. When you click on, I'll just go to the teacher's classroom again. So the best part is, within the Google Classroom, the discussion will take place, right? And when I click on this question, you have an option also on the right side, which I would like to show it to everybody, that students can reply to each other. You want them to reply to each other. Students can edit the answer once they have posted the answer. Let's say if it's a subject related and you're having a 5-mark multiple assessment, multiple choice question or something, you don't want to edit the answer. So you can just unselect this box, or students can reply to each other. So you want them to have a discussion with everybody. Your teacher is also part of it. Other students are able to reply to each other. That is totally up to you. So this is how we can ask. So I think we have covered assignment, quiz, assignment, question, material, reuse, post, and how to create a topic in the classroom. So as far as level 1 certification is required, we have brushed up, I think, on all the important points from that point of view. So we can go to Google Chat. Is that okay? So shall we move on to?
Nidhi ma'am, there are some queries and hand raises.
Right.
Sunit Chopra, you raise your hand. Sunit ji. Okay. Neha ji,
Yes, ma'am. My question was that can you delete a classroom from your Google Classrooms, and if so, how do you do it?
Yes, yes.
Because
I'll
when I was
quickly.
trying to do it, I had
Yes, yes. What you have to do is first step is archive. So when you go to the home page, let's say this is my home page, and I want to archive a certain classroom. So I'll just quickly, let's say, click on these three dots, and there is an icon over here, the last one, which is archive. So the moment I click on this archive, so here it says the classes will be archived and it won't be, archive classes can't be modified by teacher, student. This archive. So I click on this, and they have very clearly, it will move to archive classes. And if you're very sure about it, send it to archive. Now on the left hand side, if you look at this archived classes over here, I will see my class which I created just now in this archived classes tab. So the moment I clicked on it, archived classes, and here if you click on the three dots, you will see this icon, delete, the third option.
Thank you so
Once
much,
you click
ma'am.
on it, yeah, it will be deleted forever, the entire material, assignments, everything, whatever is there in this, within this. So but there is an option of restore also, so you can always restore your classroom in case you want to reuse this classroom, or for some reason you want it to restore, or by mistake you have archived it. So that is this option is always there, right, ma'am?
Nidhi ma'am, there is one query been flashing on in the chat box.
Right.
That Meenakshi said that they reuse posts on streams. Is there any option that on streams can we reuse the post?
Reuse post on the stream page.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
No.
when we make announcements on the stream, right?
Mhm.
I've used it for multiple classes also,
Yes, yes.
reusing the post. It has
I
these
got
two
it.
opposing arrows. Yeah, thanks, ma'am.
Yeah, actually, when you click on this stream page, there is an option over here. You want to share it with multiple classes also. So the moment I am sharing my welcome message, now this welcome message I want to share with all my classes, whichever classes I've created in the beginning of the session. So here there is an option. I can choose all my classes over here to share this. So the one, and I can directly post it to all my classes at one time. So I don't have to create every time the same post on the stream, and I can very easily create it. I hope it clarifies the query.
Yeah, Deenal ji, please.
Ma'am, hello, good afternoon. Actually, sorry, there's a lot of traffic come around this side of it. So my query was that we have already, for example, we have posted an announcement today, and we want to post it again as a reminder maybe after 2 days. So can we use the reuse option for that on the school section?
Actually, reuse post is for creating material, assignments, and all these options. So in that case, you can copy, paste, and send. Click on create. Yes, it is for the materials assignments.
Okay, thank you.
Any other clarification or doubt?
Okay, Nidhi ma'am, I think so. They are talking about if you open stream page. Kindly open the
Yes.
stream page, please. Just cancel this one. Cancel this one.
Okay.
Cancel this.
All right. I'll just
Announcement. Cancel this announcement.
Okay. Yes.
Now here, if you see where it is written, announce something to your class, right hand side there are arrows on the top. On the top.
Right.
And
right.
Yeah. This means reuse post. So any post which has already been given can be reused. So I think so. Meenakshi ma'am and Deenal ma'am were conversing related to this particular icon.
Okay, yes, there is this particular arrow. Now I got it. This particular arrow is there on the right hand side, which says reuse post. And the moment right now, whichever post you want to, select, create new copies of all attachments, and you can reuse the post from here. So let us move to Google Chat. Right. So let us, Google Chat is something I think which is a very quick, messaging, whether it's a direct message or you create a space. And in Google Chat, what we are going to talk about is how we can, work in collaboration in a group work. Suppose you want to create a space, you have a certain topic and discussion or project coming up. So those particular educators can create a space within the Google Chat and can discuss. Even direct message option is also there. So how we can, have group discussions, we are going to talk about in Google Chat. So very quickly, these are the skills we are going to learn in Google Chat: how to use instant messaging, direct messaging, making space, blocking the users, and manage the history. So this is what we are going to use it. So without further delay, I'll quickly go to here in Google Chat. Now, the moment I open, how to first of all open this Google Chat, what we have to do is, there is again this app launcher, and here there is an icon over here, Google Chat. Icon over here on the right side, you can see the moment I click on that, I can simply go to Google Chat. I can access Google Chat through chat.google.com. I can simply go to Gmail, my Gmail account. On the right side, I can click on chat. On the left side, you see this icon chat, and I can simply click on it. Before that, if you are not able to see this chat icon on the left hand side, you can go to the settings. So click on the settings on the right side of your Gmail account. When you click on the settings of your Gmail account, the first setting is chat and meet. So all you have to do is you just have to click on this Google Chat. So this particular icon you will be able to use within the Gmail. So every time you open a Gmail, you will see this chat icon. So this is my inbox, and the moment on the left hand side, you can see there is a chat icon also, and you can create a space over here. And now very quickly, we will see over here the few various options are there. So first I go to the home page, right? Now in this home page, you will see all the direct messages, all the spaces which you have created. Then if you click on mentions, then here you will see that if anybody has mentioned your name with @, so you can do that. Starred messages, so any messages which has been you start for your you want to show it up here, you can do that. Then DM, any direct messaging you are doing with any specific user, you can do that. Then any spaces you want to create. Now any specific spaces you want to create, as in, like, I'll just quickly use case also we have, like, suppose for the bootcamp, all the organizing team, we have created a chat space or created a space where we discuss, where we have a specific focused conversation on a certain topic. So all the folders, all the slides, whatever discussions are going on are happening within the same spaces. All the members are there. So the moment I just click on this, all members in the space are visible, and I can interact with them. So if based on any focused conversation, any topic, any project you're working on, you can create a Google Chat space. So all the group members will be there. They'll be able to see the messages. Now, as I click on new chat, there are few options over here. Create a space. So now when you say create a space, I told you, like, want to create a group, add one or more people. So one for direct messaging, and if you want to create a space for 5 people, 10 people. So all you have to do is you have to type their, email ID, and you just have to, the moment you type the first initials, they are in your email ID. So you can, directly add them to the specific space. You can give that space a name also. So the moment you say create a space and you have any important project coming up, so you can create that space and create. And then what you have to do is, after creating that space, you have to invite members. So add members option is there. You can keep on adding through their email ID. So this is how we can add members in a specific space. Then browse spaces, the second icon. Here you will find all these spaces which your organization has created. Find apps. So you can look for some chat apps which will improve your productivity. There are certain apps to improve your productivity that recommended by Google. You can just go through it. Message request. So any specific message request you have, pending message request you have, that you can go through outside your organization also. So there is a message request, you can always allow or decline. Then we have talked about this. Now here, let's say I go to any specific direct messaging, or we are having a space, Google space. You will directly type your message. You can simply type your message over here, and then you will see various options. First option is direct reply. You can just ask a question, reply anything, so I can do that. Then there is a formatting option also over here, so you can do that as well. There are formatting options also. Smiley is there. You can give a animated, you can reply through an animated GIF as well. You can upload a file also from your device within the chat space. Then here with this plus icon on the left side, you can add a drive file. You can invite through calendar as well. So here you will see this plus icon. As I click on this, there are two options over here, drive file and calendar invite. So I can do that from here. Now here also we can add a video meeting. On the right side, if you notice over here, this icon, if I click, I can join a video meeting, and I can invite other members of my team to join the video meeting within the chat, Google chat. And now here, spaces, whatever spaces you create or has been created by your organization, all the spaces, and within the group we can talk about it. So this is here also, we can start a video call. On the right side we can see over here any chat, anything you want to search over here. So this is a search chat. You can search by any specific message or any specific name. Here you can just click on it and you can search for any specific chat. Then overall view also, if you see over here, if I just go back to this home page. So here you can see on the right side, you can toggle through this unread messages. Unread, also only unread messages is there. And then you have this thing, thread, any specific messaging you are talking on in a thread and you want to go through that specific message over here, you can do that. What kind of view do you want? Split view or single view? So split pane is when your messaging messages are there on the home page, and you can simply see the messages over here. So as I click here, so I can see the messages on the split view. So split view is where all my messages are there on the screen only. My home page is also there. This is a split view screen where I can see my messages on the right side. So my home page is also there. My entire chat spaces are also there, and I can see the messages on the right hand side. And we can always edit the message. We can not only that, I can even quote a message. So here, let's say this is this particular message. If I want to quote, like we can, I go back to the previous message and I want to quote that message and reply to that specific message. So I can do that. I can simply quote a message and reply. Editing option is also there. Now, also we can delete the messages. If suppose you want to delete the messages, that also can be done. Now, here I'll also talk about how to manage the notification and block a certain user. So let's say if I want to, block a certain user and manage notifications, I'll just click on this. I just go to that, user and click on the three dots. The moment I click on the three dots, here you will see various options are there. You can archive a conversation, you can delete the conversation. There you will see an option, notifications. So If I click on notifications, so it's up to you. You want all new messages, popped up. No notification. You don't want notification. Simply when you open, you can see that mute any specific conversation, so it will not. The muted conversation are always italicized, and they'll appear at the bottom. So they will, like we always mute conversation in other messaging services. Also here also we can mute a conversation. Then when you click on the three dots, you can even block a certain user. So click on block and you won't be able to message. So this particular user won't be able to message you directly, and you have to report to Google. And they say that you have to send a copy of last 50 messages to Google. So in that case, you can report also, and if any particular conversation you have which you don't want. So this is what we can do, and we can block, we can delete a conversation. There is even in Android app and iOS also, there is a Google Chat app also. So like I have downloaded chat in my phone as well, so I can directly go to that app Google Chat, and it will open the space in my phone as well. So it's not necessary every time you have to work on the desktop. In Android also you can work on it, and it will show all the notification. That is up to you. You want any notification or you don't want notification, but through this app you can always use Google Chat. So I think from level 1 point of view, Google Chat is all about this. We have talked about how to directly send a message. Then we talked about creating a space with the group members, how to send a message, how to start a video meeting, then how to add or delete a conversation, how to report and block a certain user. Then formatting options are there. So I think we have covered all the important points from level 1 certification. So let us check our understanding. Please type your options in the chat box. I'm going to move to the question. Which of the following are features of Google Classroom? So you just have to type the options in the classroom. Yes, I think everybody has given E as the option. E is the correct option. All of the above, right? So we can, all the features which have been mentioned from A to D are possible within the Google Classroom. Next question, what is the primary benefit of using Google Classroom for education? Right. The main benefit, the primary benefit of Google Classroom or for education, which I think most of the educators have answered in the chat box, is to improve communication. We are talking about the primary benefit, which is communication and collaboration between the teachers and students. Absolutely correct. How can teachers easily share files with their students in Google Classroom? Yes. So you can see the option D in the chat box. Absolutely correct. D, all of the above. There are so many ways of sharing files with the students in Google Classroom. So absolutely correct. All of the above. Yes. Which of the following option is not available when you click on new chat? Create a space, browse spaces, find apps, see. Some chat apps which can improve the productivity. When you click on new chat, there is an option on new chat. This first three options you will find there. Sending a file is where you message, and then there are formatting options and uploading a file and Google Drive folder. So that comes under different heading. So when we click on new chat, first three options are there, whereas the fourth option, sending a file, is not there. Right? Send a file. Right. Next question. What is the purpose of creating a draft post in Google Classroom? Yes. Option A, given by all the educators. So to save a post without publishing it. So it's your choice whether you want to publish it later or whatever, whenever you want, you can publish it without publishing it. Now, please read the question. There are 3 answers which are correct. So you just have to go through the question, scenario-based question.
Time consuming. How will you
Mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Three answers are correct. We are talking about the paperless classroom. So what all options are there which will help the teacher managing the assignments, because managing assignments is very time consuming process. So what are the options and what is the benefit of the classroom when we talk about, managing assignments, which is very time consuming? Let us check. B, C, D. Teachers can grade and comment on assignment there directly in the classroom. They don't have to. So how it's going to, classroom is going to, say, talked about simplifying our tasks. It simplifies the tasks. Students can also exchange the messages with each other to help clear up any assignment, because there is an option students can communicate with each other. So here, moving on to the next question. Again, a scenario-based question. Three answers are correct. All right. DF, BDE. Okay. So in this, you have to, what benefits enjoy from their assignments going online. So students can see the correct option are BDF, which has been given by, I think, maximum participants, BD and F, which is absolutely correct. Students can see at a glance when assignments are due. Students can discuss assignments in a collaboration, and assignments and resources are kept organized in one place. So this is the best part of giving assignment. While creating a Google Classroom assignment, what options do you have? While creating a Google Classroom assignment, what options do you have? Multiple answers are correct in this. Yes, I can see the answers B, C, D, E, which is absolutely classes, YouTube video, attachments, due date, certain time also you can mention, schedule it accordingly, schedule the assignment. So absolutely correct. So some more scenario-based questions. Please go through the question. Remember, we talked about sharing the same version of the document or slide with the students. So most of the participants have written B's. Very few have written C. Yeah, B is the correct answer. You can create a shared Google slide presentation and assign it to the entire group, because we talked about the three: the file, edit the file, or make a copy for each student. So when you make a copy for each student, of course, version is created, and different individual presentation will be created in make a copy. But when you edit the file, so they can collaborate also. So here we are talking about collaboration. We can also collaborate on slide presentation. Next. All right. So here the option which mostly I'm seeing in the chat box is option number D. So let's check. Yes, absolutely correct. All the above options are possible. So this is, so I think we have, from level 1 point of view, and multiple choice questions. And most of the participants are able to give the correct answer. Thank you so much.